Hi, I'm Congresswoman Kathy Manning. It's my privilege to represent North Carolina's 6th Congressional District in the U.S. House of Representatives. In Congress, I'm the vice-ranking member of the House Foreign Affairs Committee, and I also co-chair the bipartisan House Task Force to combat anti-Semitism. So I spend a lot of time in briefings and hearings about world affairs, particularly about Israel and the Middle East. As you can imagine, I spent most of today on briefings, including a briefing with the Israeli ambassador to the U.S., Ambassador Michael Herzog, about the brutal attack by Hamas terrorists on Israel. Many of you know the horrific barbarism of the surprise attack. More than 1,000 Hamas terrorists invaded Israel by land, air, and sea, and specifically targeted Israeli civilians. They infiltrated 22 Israeli towns near Gaza. They went house to house, slaughtering or kidnapping people in their homes, including children and the elderly. They massacred more than 270 young people who were attending an outdoor concert, and they kidnapped others. They brutalized, mistreated, and raped civilians, and at the same time, Hamas terrorists fired more than 3,500 rockets into Israel in a single day. The Israeli death toll is more than 700, with 2,500 wounded and dozens taken to Gaza as hostages. At least 3 American citizens were killed. As Ambassador Herzog told us, this is the Israeli 9/11. Not only because the Israeli homeland was viciously attacked by terrorists, but because of the psychological impact this event is having on Israelis. It is particularly upsetting that this attack happened on the anniversary weekend of the 1973 Yom Kippur War, when the Israelis were surprised by a devastating attack by their Arab neighbors, an attack that put Israel's very existence at risk. How could this have happened again? While this is devastating and heartbreaking, we must remember there are several major differences today. First, Israel today is a major power with military capability that will allow it to prevail over the terrorists who made a terrible mistake in underestimating the strength, resolve, and resilience of the Israeli people. Second, Israel has the unshakable support of the United States. President Biden, Secretary of State Blinken, Secretary of Defense Austin, Democratic House Leader Jeffries, and many more have issued strong statements that we will stand with Israel and make sure it has the support it needs to win this fight. One thing Ambassador Herzog made clear: this will be a long and painful battle, and things will get worse before they get better. But make no mistake, Israel will win this war. Our job is to provide Israel with the support it needs. Our job is to help in every way we can, from giving to local campaigns to aid the plight of Israelis who are suffering, to countering what we may hear on the news when people make absurd and mistaken moral equivalencies. There is no moral equivalency when terrorists invade your country and slaughter innocent people. No country in the world would tolerate this kind of gruesome attack on its people, nor should Israel. I pledge to do my part in Congress to make sure we have Israel's back. I hope each of you will do the same. Thank you.